Okay, so for my independent project, I chose Denison College because it is the one that I'm interested in and the one that I know the most about. The first thing I look for when I look for a school is the total number of students there. I don't want to go to a massive school where my teachers only know me by a number. I want to go to a school where my class sizes are pretty small and I'll be able to form bonds with my teachers who will, be able to remember my name out of the few students they teach. Denison has the majors, which I'm interested in, and they have programs which I'm also interested in. That being the diversity programs and the first generation student resources, because I will be going in as a first gen student, and it's somewhat comforting or soothing to know that the resources are there for me if I need them. The tuition is around 70,000, and that's for everything: housing and tuition and food and healthcare. The location is in Granville, Ohio, which is pretty good because that is within around 4-ish hours from where I live. So that would mean that if I ever did need to go back for any reason in particular, it wouldn't take too long. And it also is good because it allows for a lot of diversity on campus. There is diversity in race, sexuality, gender, and the one that I find the most important, like political ideals, because I feel like surrounding yourself with people who have the same ideals as you just gets absolutely nothing done. And it's very important to hear what other people have to say and understand where they're coming from. Around 99% of students live on campus, which is good for me because I want to be able to meet as many people as possible. And having that number of people living on campus allows me to go out and if I see a person who I've met before, I can say hello or form a bond a lot more easily. The topography or the environment of Denison is very vibrant and very beautiful with plants and wildlife around. There's tons of open space for students to just lay on the ground or set up a bench or a picnic to study or do whatever. There are also a lot of community service opportunities to help keep the environment alive. There are also community service opportunities in the bordering cities because it's not that far from Cincinnati, meaning internships with bigger companies or community service with larger groups is available. The Denison has multiple Division III sports, and while they don't really have a mascot, it doesn't take away from the spirit they have. They do like around 20 school events, which is interesting, and it proves that Denison spirit runs strong in their students. They have more than 160 student-run organizations, and making another isn't very difficult. We just need at least around 5 people and a place to do it, and we just have to tell the admissions. That's what we'll be doing. Denison really cares for their students. Uh, it also shows that students care for students. At Denison, there are support centers for students, and there's also the Slater House, in which students support each other in their times of need, whether it's with food, whether if it's with money, jobs, or whatever. Counseling, students support each other, and that's really important to me. They also have tutoring and mentorship programs, which I think is really good because learning from somebody like me, learning from somebody who is around my age, interested in what I'm interested in, and understands what I've been through, will most likely be able to help me a lot easier than a professor who went to college 20 plus years ago. Many of the seniors will tutor the newer coming students, which will help them adjust to their new lives at college, which I think is very good for me because this will be the first experience anybody in my family's had of someone going to college and staying there because my mom never went to college, and so I'll be needing to adjust in a needing some help adjusting. And these are my sources.